So I would like to just encourage my colleagues to please, let's go ahead and pass some good ordinances, because that's what council members are supposed to do. We're not supposed to, you know, make podcasts. That's not why we're here. We're here for the passing of ordinances and for the passing of budgets. That's why we were elected. When you look at our description, this is what we do. And we also do some constituent service. Let's not operate outside of our job capacity. What we need to do is to make sure that we pass good ordinances, good. Okay, I'm going to stop talking because I guess I'm going to stop talking. So, do you all have something?
Actually, Councilwoman in the second ward, I was clarifying something with our colleagues, but you can continue your time or you can yield the floor.
Okay, thank you. And so, all right, so glad to see the audience is here and live and well. So just please be live and well as you hear us attempt to bring great ordinances so this city will benefit. So let's clap for the passing of ordinances that are changing, that could change the lives, especially the lives of the North Side. But clearly, people don't come for good business. People come for entertainment. And so as we continue to have live reactions, I want to make sure that I get mine on now, because I know it will be spoke about on the next 5-hour show. Absolutely. Let's react to passing good government, because this is what we're here for. All right, like, share, and also donate. That help you out? Thank you.
Can I get the floor, Madam Chair?
Yeah, Emily, did she go away?
She's talking.
Okay. Oh, that's okay. Is there anyone else who would like the floor in the second round of
Madam
discussion?
Chair.
Councilwoman in the sixth ward. Ms. Dewar, can you join us really quickly? Thank you.
So I do want to say this. Having a community benefits agreement, podcasts help to inform people that we have council members who take checks and get then vote to give $72 million tax abatements, and that when Susan and Mark were telling me in the basement, she asked.
Not a tax abatement. A brownfield is not a tax abatement.
Brownsfield.
Brownfield.
And she
Not a
voted
tax
to
abatement.
give 3.25 of our ARPA money, and then voted to give herself 75,000 of ARPA money. So,
Request for information.
Point of order.
What's your point of order?
The gentleman in the first row is whistling.
Sir, I'm going to call you to order. Please stop whistling. What's your request for information?
I'm just saying through you to the clerk. Was my name on any resolution to give myself $75,000?
Not that I'm aware of.
Thank you.
Thank you. Councilwoman Burns,
so
please
I'm going to clear
continue.
this up. The state of Michigan it is as the incorporator and originator. So let's be clear. So I do want to say this not about her failed podcast, but she does need to click like and share. I would appreciate it. Your failed podcast. I can inform people. Ashley Capital is important. Emily, how do we enforce this to make sure that a benefit agreement, because I had to address the nonsense, how do we make sure that they do this? You know, if they have to, whatever their agreement is, and if they fail to do what is required, what's our recourse?
I think it depends on what value they're getting, and
Okay.
I think that's important. I think that there's value that the city can be awarding to these developers, and some of it's going to be land, and some of that land might have had a demolition, and that demolition costs money. Some of it might be land, and it is below market value because there's remediation that's required. Some of it might be a tax abatement, which is a specific abatement that freezes taxes, and then they don't have to pay more. Some of it might be a brownfield plan, which they pay full taxes,
Right.
but they still have that as a layered on for their development.
Right.
These are all very different. In a capital stack of a development, these all are treated very differently and have different values. And so I just think you've got to be thoughtful about the type of value that the city is offering, and then the trigger of then what the amount is per the value, and then also the enforcement. Brownfield plans have to be paid out annually, so that's easier. Tax abatements are annual,
Right.
easy.
Right.
A land value, that's a one-time purchase, right? A one-time sale. So those are going to be treated differently with enforcement.
Okay, and I appreciate that, because like I said, this will stop. Ashley Capital received a great deal with Councilwoman Lewis's $1,500 check to her nonprofit. So I'm glad that we have got this and that council members won't be asking their nonprofits to get money anymore and not taking care of the people. So with failed podcasts. Thank you, Emily.
Thank you. Is there anyone else who would like the floor in the second round of discussion?